As far as it's a Thursday, and of course, what we do every single Thursday is to talk about your health, and we want to ask how you're staying healthy in the festive season, and how do you stay healthy in the festive periods. I came across two stories over the week, this week, that got me thinking as I talk about this. The first one I saw in the Vanguard, a story about hardship and what Nigerians are having to drink, to enjoy themselves at Owambe's. It was in the Vanguard Metro page, an article by Elizabeth Adegbeson, and the title, Hardship. Nigerians now serve Agbo Jadi, libido boosters at Owambe's. Hardship. Nigerians now serve Agbo Jadi, libido boosters at Owambe's. So we're talking staying healthy during festive seasons or periods, because of course there'll be a lot of drinking, a lot of eating, a lot of celebrating, and the quality of food served at parties and ceremonies, like the author of this article said, has reduced significantly. And I agree with Elizabeth of the Vanguard. I agree with her. It has reduced significantly. So you're open to a lot of things. The other day, I know someone who suffered some serious food poisoning, and I suspect that she took some milk that was bought from a supermarket. People are cutting corners a lot. I did a discussion, a program on Agbo when I was on my performance station. I think the likes of Peter Omonse, Obi Nikeja, Remy Inakoka, and Malik, who used to call from Oniro at night on Holo, will be able to relate. But I had to reach out to the doctor who I think partnered one of the papers to do a study on Agbo. And the findings from that study, oh my God, you will never take Agbo again. So when I read Elizabeth of the Vanguard's article, piece on how Nigerians are now serving Agbo Jadi and libido boosters at Owambe's because of the hardship and the economy, I said, oh my God. Because Agbo itself, there's a lot of things that they put into the Agbo we see, poisonous on the street, poisonous, a lot of things. And the gentleman found out that hazardous substances are used to make this Agbo that are not good for human consumption. That could end up damaging your health. So how are you staying healthy in the festive period? The festive period means a lot of eating, a lot of drinking, a lot of celebration, keeping late nights and all that. How are you staying healthy? Remember when the Nations Cup was on, some persons died of heart attack. So, there's some information out there about, cardiovascular health in the festive period. In fact, what we hear is that during the holidays, there's a spike in heart attack deaths during holidays around the world. Yeah. There's also a risk of overindulging. You eat too much. Okay, normally you don't drink, alcohol, but it's Christmas, so let's dirty ourselves. Normally you don't even take soda or what people call carbonated drinks, but it's Christmas, let's dirty ourselves. Normally you don't take drinks that have sugar, but it's Christmas, so let's dirty ourselves. Yeah. Some people binge drink. In fact, there are some persons who, because of binge drinking, they get health scares. So how are you staying healthy in this festive period? Are you saying, okay, now Christmas, let me just do everything? Even the National Agency for the Control of AIDS, they also are talking, it says Christmas. If care is not taken, more people contract HIV and AIDS. These are the issues, people. These are the issues. Christmas. 0201277093. There's also a tendency for people who have embarked on a fitness lifestyle to relax and say, oh, it's Christmas. I don't have to work out as I used to. I don't have to diet as I used to. I don't have to, keep my routine. Let me just relax for a few days, a few weeks after all. Body no be firewood. Body no be fire. Let me sound like Quickie. Body no be firewood. 0201277099. How are you staying healthy?
Hey.
Good morning.
Kofi Bartels.
Good morning.
Most controversial person I know of health.
All right. Are you going to pay me for
Ambassador Musba here.
Ambassador Musba, good to see you. Good to hear from you.
First of all, I know when Uncle Jimmy are dragging something with you, I think Uncle Jimmy should do check back.
No, we move.
The former late Chief Obafemi will give palliatives. Late President Shagari give palliatives. Even Olushola Saraki late, the whole beggar industry, he give palliatives. Even Uncle Jimmy friend, Adedubu, give palliatives, but some styles. So I'm not supporter of this.
Okay, but that's not what we're talking about, Musba.
No.
I know we moved on. We moved on. It's Health Thursday. Okay, it's Health Thursday.
What is health?
Let me remind you.
It's more than the absence of illness. It's the state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. But let's delve deeper. Health is the heartbeat of life. It's the rhythm that keeps us moving forward. The pulse that echoes our vitality. It's a symphony of balance and harmony, resonating in every aspect of our existence. Health is a silent conductor, orchestrating the dance between the body and mind. It's the energy that propels us towards our dreams and aspirations. It is the foundation upon which we build our futures. So, what is health to you? Join me, Kofi Bartels, this and every Thursday for Health Thursday, 8 a.m. on the Morning Crossfire as we explore important issues affecting your health. Only on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Okay, now I play that. I hope, Musba, you understand it's Health Thursday. We're not talking politics. What Jimmy Disu said, in summary, is that, it's better to teach people to fish than to give them fish. Now, I don't know if he's saying that he shouldn't help the poor, but he feels that if you have the means to empower people in a better way, they don't have to keep coming back to you to line up in such a manner. He feels that, you should do that. I think globally it's accepted that you should teach people how to fish. But as to whether you should help the poor and give them food, your view is your view, his view is, we've moved on from that. And we're talking about health. Now, people I'm told by Elizabeth of Vanguard, if you read the article, are serving agbojedi and libido booster in parties to cut the cost of drinks. So instead of buying all the wines, the spirits and all that, you buy agbojedi. Agbojedi normally would have been good to help clear all the things in your system this Christmas, all those sugary stuff, and then the piles and all that. Clear it. But the thing is, agbo is dangerous. It's a health hazard, as found out by a doctor. I think he did a study with the Punch, some research in collaboration with the Punch, which I saw a couple of years ago, and I called him. I reached out to him. In fact, earlier this year, the Punch itself did a piece on how the cost of high cost of medicine and drugs are causing people to go to dangerous herbs. So this gentleman, I think it's from 2023. Is it 2023? No. Okay, but it's there are articles all over the place about the dangers of using agbo. They mix all sorts of things, some dangerous substances, chemicals. Someone said even battery water and some other things like that. So if you're dating your December, you go to a party and they give you agbojedi, are you going to take it? What about libido booster? What kind of libido booster are we talking about? Is it a local one? Is it safe? What if you drink it, but you're not intending to do anything that you need libido for? What are you going to do? All right, so staying healthy this season is very important. Please, let's leave the politics for now. 99.3, good morning. 0201 277 0993. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, for this show of the day, Kofi Bartels.
You've called already now.
It is no.
What do you mean?
You wrong what I say now, and now this for the real issue now. You're going to contribute.
All right.
This boxing deal, it's a share box, not to use gloves.
You're on. Don't worry. You're on.
Hello?
You're on. It's
Yeah,
okay.
for me, I think if one thing you must not take for granted is your health. I remember when we discussed this at other sides, when you have a doctor who talk about this concussion, whatever. I think we should take our health very seriously. Look, to me, I believe in Agbo, but I cannot buy from you. I can't buy from you, but I know how to go to the leaf. I can use bitter leaves and others for myself. I know how to prepare it very well. Trust me now. To me, don't go this libido, whatever. It kills. Most of these things destroy kidney.
Is there an Agbo for libido?
There is.
What do they call it?
Hey, Amara Leni.
Agbo waiting.
Amara Jipepe.
Amara Jikpepe.
Sophie, use some leaves now. Privately. Go and try it and call me back. There's science and technology. We have it here abundantly. But we are so lazy. That is why we are in this kind of mess we find ourselves. Sure, stamina.
All right.
To me, because of religious whatever, you throw away everything. We are tradition. We are born as a traditional.
Thank you. All right, you've had more than your day. You say let's allow a call on Skype to come in. Skype caller, good morning. What's your name?
Good morning. My name is Jide Alabi.
Jide, where are you listening from?
I'm calling from the States right now.
Okay. All right. Go on.
Same precisely.
Okay.
I would start with we need to be very careful so that we don't throw the baby away with the bathwater. Agbo in itself is herb and is not dangerous or bad to the health. In fact, the King of England presently has cancer. And guess what? He said he's not doing any chemotherapy. He's going to use herbs. Herbs in Yoruba language, they're called Agbo. So it means those ones that are dangerous are the adulterated herbs. And why do we have that? Because we do not have proper regulation for our traditional herbs. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry now wakes up with very dangerous alcohol mixed with tiny bit of herbs, and they call everything Agbo and sell to the public. And this is where the regulators come in. You just don't make noise and say, this is bad, this is bad. What are you doing to regulate that industry? It's a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Yes, so we have to pick the next call. But what we are saying is that studies have been conducted, and I'm trying to whip up the
there is no study that will tell you Agbo is bad.
No. What they say is they took samples of easily accessible and popular brands of Agbo in different states.
Those are not Agbo. Because they call them Agbo doesn't mean they're Agbo. Those are alcoholic herbs that are just meant for commercial, for the sellers to make money.
But you know that. But the people on the street, the people here
that's
around,
where the regulator comes in. The regulator should tell the people and regulate that industry so that for example, which pharmacy sells the right drugs and the ones that sell the bad drugs.
Yeah.
So why aren't we regulating our own?
Well, while we wait for the regulators to do their job, I think the doctors are saying people should be careful.
The doctors will always advise against Agbo because that's a pro-Western thing. We need to get that straight. So
if I bought a random Agbo that people buy on the streets of Lagos, and those
are not Agbo. Those are alcoholic beverages that is now coined as Agbo.
Okay.
We need to get that clear. Those tiny things you buy in those green small bottles are not Agbo. They're alcohols that are flavored to taste.
We're not talking about the bitters. Those ones are even better. We're talking about the local ones that people sell. You
mean those ones they hawk?
They hawk part of
Those things are because you remember in Lagos there was a time they were hawking even tablets. Mm-hmm. And the government came in and said, no, this is not proper. You need to buy medicine, go to the pharmacy. There's nothing stopping the government also to regulate the local ones to say, no, these are traditional medicine that should have proper clinics that recommend them.
All right. Thank you very much for your time. People have to be careful is what we're saying and to watch out.
Yeah, we're all saying the same thing, but the government should do their work.
All right,
you can't blame the people for the time when you're not doing your own beat.
Right. Okay, so which are you taking? The Agbo, Jedi, or libido booster if you are in the party?
If I want, for example, now, I know where to go
No. You're not getting my question. If you're in a party, which are you taking? Agbo, Jedi, or libido booster?
In the party because I don't need anything to boost my libido. Exactly. There are normal foods you eat that will boost your libido. Now,
my guy, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome, man.
Okay. He said they can't pay 99.3. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Kofi Bartels.
Welcome. Who do we have on the line, please?
Compliments.
Emeka, welcome. Please go on.
Yes, the last caller was very much on point. Because for me, for instance, I prefer Abu to Orthodox medicine. And the Abu we're talking about is not the ones they hawk around. Those ones, of course, have a lot of mixture of poisonous substances. But if you can identify certain leaves and root plants, you get it yourself, do the mixture yourself. Either you want it to be ordinary water or alcohol, you can mix it yourself and take it. I prefer Abu to Western medicine any day, anytime.
So how will you know the one that is mixed with poisonous substances and the one that isn't?
I don't go, that's what I'm saying, I don't buy the ones that they hawk around.
Mm-hmm.
I go for the root plants, the natural roots.
Okay, so how will you know? You know, everybody says I have the roots. How will you know?
I know some of them.
Oh, you know them personally?
I've been taking it from school.
Okay.
I know some of them.
Personally.
Even pawpaw leaf and the rest of them. Okay. Another way you could stay very healthy this season and beyond this season is staying away from artificials.
Okay, artificials.
Sure
like what?
Natural food.
Like what?
You see, there are a lot of spices in the market people use to prepare stew and soup and all that. Stay away from those spices because you don't know how and where they are prepared. Natural food that God has given to us, natural vegetables. Like in my house, we don't use seasoning. We don't use all those spices in cooking. It has to be natural. No matter how expensive tomato is, we must get it in the natural form. Blend it. We don't go for all those satay tomatoes and the rest of them. We don't use it in my home.
Okay.
So if you stay close to nature, trust me, you'll be healthier.
Man, that's interesting. That's interesting. We gotta go. We gotta go pay our bills. But I'll hop on what you said when we come back. Okay, I'll hop on it.
Right after this.
Everyone says I'm beautiful and bold. They say I'm fashionable, and to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
People say I'm good looking, funny, hardworking, and to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
So whether in the office or at home,
in the streets or on the dance floor,
anytime, any day, I never lose my confidence. And the secret to my confidence is Wazobia perfume.
Absolutely. Wazobia perfume gives the authenticity and long-lasting fragrance all day. That's my secret confidence.
Wazobia perfume is available in body spray.
Also available in supermarkets and markets near you. Wazobia perfume, the correct scent.
Wait, is that Malta Guinness? It's looking different. It even has a red crown?
Yes, same Malta Guinness with a refreshed look and a red crown.
And does it still taste the same?
Of course, same great taste. Why not try it?
Whoa, you're right. Same amazing taste.
Told you, it's the same goodness with a vibrant new look. Grab the all-refreshed Malta Guinness and enjoy a taste of goodness today. Malta Guinness, share goodness every day.
Nigeria, brace yourself. Brace yourself. Boxing Day will never be the same. Balmoral Group, in collaboration with Game Rush, proudly presents Chaos in the Ring. A night of explosive boxing action featuring multiple thrilling bouts, capped off with the ultimate showdown. Taiwo Eshekbo Agbaje, a boxer forged from the grit of the streets, takes on Rewan, real showboy Lawal, a decorated military officer trained to dominate. For the undisputed IBO All-African Featherweight title, This fight isn't just about title. It's a stand for resilience, a fight for our lives. You can't miss this electrifying night of boxing like you've never seen before. Enjoy pulsating music, mouth-watering food, epic celebrity bouts, and so much more. All goes down on Boxing Day, December 26, 2024, at the iconic Balmoral Convention Center, Victoria Island, Lagos. Chaos in the ring. Be there to witness history. Get your tickets now.
Stay sharp, fuel up, and make sure say you stay on top of your game. Power Horse go give you the boost where you need to conquer the day. Make sure say you no miss this unstoppable offer for Naija. You fit buy Power Horse 250 ml now for just 999 naira. But if you need to boost your ginger, you fit grab the 355 ml for only 1,299 naira. No dull yourself. Waka go the nearest store today. Make yourself power up. Power Horse, unstoppable you.
Every day when my children return from school, I don't recognize them. Hello, do I know you?
It's us, mommy.
But these dirty, sweaty uniforms and socks were clean in the morning. Everything don't transform. I understand though. School is hectic. It takes energy to come home this transformed. So I make sure they have some nutritious Milo at breakfast.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them the new and improved Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further.
Big things, Nemo like.
We know you love big things. That's why we brought back the Pepsi 60cl long throat bottle. It's big refreshment, big value, big flex, big tins. Pepsi 60cl long throat bottle is back. Big tins. Pepsi, thirsty for more.
When I say golden, you say penny. Golden penny, golden penny.
Wake up to breakfast with my golden penny. I enjoy my first choice, nourishing goodness every morning. Oh, when I walk up in a play, yummy dishes every day. Mama's recipe they upgrade. Oh, when she's using golden penny for lunch or dinner, quality they deliver. Crunchy snacks, golden penny, serving happiness, nourishing families. Golden penny, yummy golden penny, delicious golden penny, delicious golden penny.
Make this season special with Golden Penny Foods. Enjoy delicious meals that bring joy, warmth, and love to you and your loved ones. Season's greetings from Golden Penny, home of good foods. Serving happiness, nourishing families. Yum!
As the year closes, Power Oil thanks you, our resilient community. Through challenges, you've shown strength, creating moments that matter. Together, we've walked for healthy hearts, celebrated life, and cooked meals filled with care. Your resilience inspires us to keep supporting your health and well-being. This season, let's continue to make meals that matter, cherishing love and hope into the new year. Merry Christmas and a powerful new year from Power Oil.
Power Oil, hey, Power Oil.
Shop on Saleco,
The new online marketplace.
sell on Saleco,
Where buyers and sellers meet.
shop on Saleco,
Buy from Lagos Market.
shop on Saleco,
Like Malobu, Alaba, Computer Village.
shop on Saleco,
Buyers can negotiate prices.
sell on Saleco,
And sellers can join for free.
shop on Saleco,
Shop from your home without stress.
sell on Saleco,
Boost sales, make plenty profit.
Introducing Saleco, the online marketplace where buyers can meet sellers, explore an array of products, bargain, and get good deals. Just like open markets, save more by getting up to 50% discounts on items. That's right, while also enjoying 100 Naira delivery fees within Lagos this December. Visit www.saleco.ng, SALEKO.ng to buy and sell now. Saleco, buy boku, sell Berekete. Terms and conditions apply.
99.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
Jesus! Oh my God! No, Adaba.
Spirit of Christmas. We want to go out there and go and appreciate Nigeria Info's listeners.
How you doing?
This is Chris. So
This is Mr.
I'm telling you. Like me, oh. I wish my wife did. I beg.
I'm Nigeria Info. If you don't listen to Nigeria Info, you are missing.
This is Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Oh, yes, indeed. We put smiles on our faces and even tears in the eyes of our smiles on the faces of our listeners, even tears at some point. You know, some of our listeners whom we surprised, paid surprise visits, they broke down in tears. They weren't expecting us to go to their places of work where they live. Just to show up alone meant a lot to our listeners. And, of course, we shared a little that we could with them. And that's to say we appreciate you, we celebrate you, we love you, and Merry Christmas. And a big kudos to Sheriff Quadri, who's the programs manager here, for leading the station with such a fantastic idea. It was touching. I got to meet Chris for the first time, and he has my number. I have his. When we can talk from time to time, whether I allow Chris call every day or not, and I saw his family, I saw the pictures and we shared stories. It was beautiful. It was lovely. And I mean, every caller, every listener is special. Next year could be you, next year could be you. But we want to say we appreciate everybody. Can I even mention, maybe tomorrow I'll take time to call the names that I have. I know there are many more names, but trust me, I have names. I appreciate everybody. Okay? Everybody. And Grandma, who called earlier, was asking about Mr. Fatunke, because Grandma lost her husband. And one of our listeners, and Big Egbon, who also doubles as a public affairs analyst, he's into a lot of things, communications, and he talks on business, economic issues, financial issues. Mr. Fatunke, who listened to Nigerian for Head, Grandma say that she lost her husband, went there to pay a condolence visit and to support the family, and even attended the burial, and it was lovely. We appreciate him for that. A lot of other listeners, those who've been helping others, those who are in need of help, you listen to Nigerian for, find out someone needs help, you support them. Please, we appreciate every single one of you. All right, the other day, one of our listeners said he didn't have money to pay school fees, and we put it out and people donated. All right. I'm hoping to bring Jonathan to the studio before the end of the year, and a lot of other people. Musbah was he here? Okay, no. Who was it? Was it Musbah? Some other listener was here the other day. Adeshewa was here. Oboli was here. So it's wonderful. It's wonderful. We appreciate everyone. There's a stat that I've known for years that says that is it 3% or is it 5% of those who listen to radio stations actually call? So you're looking at least 90% who listen who don't call. Yeah. So we appreciate all of you. If you want to watch the images, the clips, they're on our platforms. You go to YouTube, you'll see it on our page. We have the shorts there, what YouTube calls shorts, or what Instagram calls reel. We have it on there. We have the full video or longer video. You go to our Facebook page, you'll see also the videos there. You just have to scroll down till you see it. And you go to, I think, Instagram, you see it there as well. TikTok, you see it there as well. X, you see it there as well. Just see what we did. We hope to do better. We don't get it right all the time. I don't get it right all the time. Jimmy Lisu doesn't get it right. He does not get it right all the time. Certainly, I can say that for a fact. Sheriff doesn't get it right all the time. Marianne doesn't get it right all the time. Joyce doesn't get it right all the time. Feta and Stretch don't get it right all the time. They will never sit here and tell you they know it all. We are human. We're human. A lot of times we get misunderstood, but it's part of the job. This job is a mentally tasking job, not because of the things you have to know, but because of the mental stress you have to endure. It's those who abuse you, who abuse your family, abuse your call yourself. So you have to endure it. You have to withstand it. You have to pass through it. And it can be very hard. I'm telling you. Not because you're weak, but because you're human. All right? So in all of it, we don't know everything, but we make our mistakes and we move on. We move on. So here is saying thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate all of you. Thank you. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for sticking with us and making 2024 great. We know 2025 will be greater. We're delivering to you not just radio, we're delivering an experience. Sheriff Corey, Programs Manager, and every other person here, we're thinking of how to make the experience better for you. We'll be here next year, and we'll be by your side right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Jesus! My God! No, Adaba.
Spirit of Christmas. We want to go out there and go and appreciate Nigeria Info's listeners.
How you doing?
This is Chris.
This is Mr.
I'm telling you. Like me. I wish my wife there. I beg.
Oh, Nigeria Info. If you don't listen to Nigeria Info, you are missing.
All right, that was Mrs. Oboli screaming. So you can scream like that because she was excited. All right, Health Thursday. We're looking at ways to stay healthy in the festive period or festive season, and we're taking your thoughts. One of our listeners who called earlier said, he stays healthy by, not taking anything artificial, anything that isn't natural. That's what he does. And that was a Mecca from Satellite Town. Now, I agree with the Mecca that you have to take natural. Whilst you indulge, don't overindulge. Now, personally, I had a bout of, should I say, indigestion for some time. I didn't feel too good in my tummy, and I was always flatulating, and it was indigestion, some sort. I went to see a doctor, and he gave me his tips. But I realized that when we stopped using some of these spices, that, by the way, if you use a natural one, for instance, I love ginger. I love ginger, and if you cook and you put ginger, as long as that meal, it goes with ginger. Like you do stew, for instance, gravy. You do jollof rice, you put ginger in it. You've got me. I love ginger. I love garlic as well. I don't know what garlic did to Nigerians. I don't understand. Everywhere in the world I go, nobody has probably garlic. But in this country, you eat garlic, people are, I smell it. Garlic is like onions, But anyway, that's on a lighter note. So, when you buy ginger spice, I'm not trying to spoil anyone's business, but this is for health. Health is more important than money. When you buy a ginger spice and you use it to cook, and then you buy natural ginger, which sometimes can be scarce and expensive, and you peel it and grind it and put it in your food, the aroma and the scent and the impact and the taste of that food that you cook with natural ginger is way better. I would have said 10 times, and I don't want to start, giving stats that I have not verified, but it's way better than the one you'd have used with a powdered ginger spice. Yeah. So, and then I realized that once we decided at home, my wife and I, okay, you know what, because you're having, this tummy upset a lot and all that, and we're not going to be using the spice. We'll buy the natural one. So if you want to put thyme, let's look for the leaves. You want to put ginger, let's look for natural. You want turmeric, let's look for natural. I think 50% of the discomfort I felt in my tummy disappeared. It disappeared. It did. I'm telling you. The other one was I stopped eating bread and I stopped eating noodles. Yeah. So eating bread and noodles. I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't eat noodles. You can eat noodles if you want to. You can eat bread if you want to. But me personally, because the surgeon asked me to stop. Okay, so that's Emeka's own tip for personal decision to stay healthy during the Yuletide. We're not talking about, but we're talking generally. Another thing to do is don't overindulge. Don't overindulge. There's a tendency to eat everything, drink everything because it's Christmas and you want to just enjoy. And in the process, you put yourself in harm's way. You put yourself in harm's way. It's important. Let's go back to the phone line. 0201-277-0993. Our phone line 0201-465-7190. I'm assuming you have the number already. That's why I'm speeding.
Good morning.
Please forgive me. Good morning.
Hey, radio champion.
Okay. Well, thank you. make us know. Win league first, then you can call me champion.
Mr. Kofi Bartels.
Sir.
This is Big Thinker from Ikudu.
Oh, Wiki.
Big Thinker.
Oh, Big Thinker. Oh, Big Thinker. Big up to you. Welcome.
Yes. Well, majorly about this festive season. It's not even festive season alone. I see people use alcohol excessively that it is now becoming alarming. There was a time they increased the price of this local dry gin, or the, I don't want to mention name of brand, all these ones in sachets. Are you there?
Okay.
Yes. They increased the price, and people are still buying. No matter how they increase the price, people will still buy and abuse these things. See people drinking, falling in gutters and the like, all in the name of celebrating Christmas. Yesterday, I was opportune to sit with some certain people. I was offered things. You can always reject, but some people will want to do that just to feel among. You understand? So if we can just caution these things, it is best for our health.
All right.
It's best.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Some of us, because it's festive period, we eat a lot of meat, chicken, ram, cow, goats, every other thing, turkey. And some people advise that, while you are eating all the meat that you can be given, try and balance it with vegetables as well. So for instance, we got some cabbage at home. We got lettuce and other things. If you can, some green pepper and stuff. If you can, afford it. Add some vegetables to that big pile of meat that you have. Also helps to balance it out and ensure that you keep things balanced. Very important. We have an ex-lister. 99.3. Good morning.
Good morning, Kofi Bartels.
Welcome, Pastor Ladipo. Go straight to the point. Good to hear from you. Where are you listening from?
I'm calling from Orile. Sorry, Gomo precisely.
Oh, you and Ambassador Musbah, you sound alike, but I think I've been able to get the difference. All right, please
thank
go.
you. One more time, I want to celebrate Zainab.
Okay.
Yeah. She was the one that called me.
Oh, yes.
Thank you, Nigeria Info.
Yes.
I appreciate you. You make my Christmas a wonderful Christmas this year.
Thank you very much.
Now,
you sorry, before you go, I think you've done what all of us should have done since, because the producers don't get enough mention. Chief of which is Zainab. Yes, thank you very much.
Yes, Zainab, in fact,
thank you.
She was communicating with me consistently. Thank you to her.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Now I'm back to this issue of what we indulged in. You see, there was about 2 years ago, I traveled home. I don't know how this malaria came. And my temperature rised. I was shivering. I don't know. My mommy prepared something from the leaf that day. Mm-hmm. After drinking it, and they covered me with clothes, and I was under the heat. I sweat, and that was the end. I didn't feel single headache.
What I noticed with all these, especially the agbo or whatever, some of them, we don't know that they have expiring date. Especially the ties they hawk. When they continue to pour water on it or put some gins on it, some of the roots might have gone past their time. So we keep putting water and all of that. Then secondly, I discovered that a lot of spices, when they are too much, it has a way of affecting us.
Yeah.
So for me, I think we should be mindful of the things we eat, the things we drink. Too much of everything too is a big problem. Are you getting me?
Yeah, absolutely.
I learned it a long time ago because there was one Christmas I overfed to a point where if I belch like this, I couldn't sleep. I can't even do anything. So for me, I think everything must be in moderation.
Right.
Everything you do must. Please let nobody take anything for libido boosting. No be government work. Nobody can come and claim champion. And nobody should come and tell us I last longer than everybody in the world. So because this
Tyson Fury
has a way of affecting the
Tyson
heart.
Fury.
So
Pastor Lipa, thank you very much for your time.
Thank
Appreciate you calling in.
Thank you.
Okay, another thing is, be careful what you take. You can ask people, what is this you're giving to me? And also be disciplined, because it's in this period that people just get into the use of all sorts of drugs, hard drugs, and you don't know if you're going to recover from it. You're going to come back, if you're going to change your life forever, So, discipline, self-discipline is very important to stay healthy in the festive period. 99.3, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Kofi.
Welcome. Your name, please.
My name is Robert. I am calling you from Apapa.
Welcome.
You see, what works for you, Mr. Kofi, may not work for me. So that erroneous belief of research, me, Robert, I don't believe in it.
Okay, that's the Agbo research I talked about.
Even science is contradictory.
Okay.
All those people from Pluto to Gamale to all.
All right. Is your body... Oh, your line is gone. Hello, are you there, Robert? Robert? Okay. I'm trying to look for that particular article. It's from 2022, I believe. I think I'll look for the doctor. He'll come on this program again. If someone has taken samples of Agbo, the different kinds of Agbo, in different states in the Southwest, has taken them to a lab and has found harmful substances and chemicals inside that people shouldn't eat, and it's telling you that, oh, be careful, oh, you say, no, it's been working for me since. Do you know what is inside? You don't know. The people are buying these things on the street from random people. Random people. So what about them? Okay, maybe the knowledge you have, the other man or the other may not have it. But that's not our focus anyway. That's not our focus. We're looking generally. So that's that. If you're going to go, party, you're going to go... Now, I'm not a medical expert, but these are experts who've written these things, and I'm sharing them with you. If you're going to go party, or going to go on a long trip, sometimes people travel, for to the village, and they go on a long trip. Sometimes people go hiking. One of those periods I went to the Lekki Conservation here. We spent a whole day there, saw the monkeys and all that. If you're going out for a long period, why don't you start your day with breakfast so that you stay okay? Don't be like me. In those days I used to travel by night bus or by road. I will not eat. I'll just say I'm strong and I'll buy on the way. Sometimes the bus may not stop at where we normally eat in the southeast or in Edo State. Your way to Lagos, and then you now start being hungry. So you don't want to be in this situation. Make time for breakfast if you do breakfast. If you know you're going to be on a long trip, make sure you make time for breakfast. And you carry your water with you. It's very important. 99.3, good morning.
I hope you can hear me now, Kofi.
Okay, you called back.
So what I'm telling you is that, Kofi, if I am sick today, my company will force me to the hospital. It's a normal thing. When I get there, we use one of the doctors to run a test on me. I have malaria. Give me tablets. All this. I will not swallow one. I'm telling you, because they will not work on my body. It is this apple that normally work for me, like Musiba and the other man said. Yeah, that's why I said what works for you may not work for another person.
Yeah, fine.
That is my own belief. I'm 50. I'm in my now. I'll be taking a go right for.
It's not a matter of age, sir. It's not a matter of age.
No. What I'm telling you is that all this research and code, they are the one killing all this.
Okay, all right, no problem.
Even the other day, Abalaka came with 8 something. They killed that man.
Like you said, what works for you? No problem. Nobody's saying herbs. No, see, and this is the issue. We don't listen well. Nobody's saying herbs are not good. Nobody's saying herbs don't work. My grandmother used to give me herbs, and I believe in herbs. I study them. I take herbs. All right, the ones that my hands can reach. Nobody's saying do not take herbs. You don't listen well. Someone's saying the things that people are selling on the street as herbs. They've packed poisonous substances into them. So be careful. What's hard to understand from there? All right. The Guardian article I saw earlier, I think yesterday or so, this is by Musa Adekunle, I believe. Adekunle Musa says that for you to stay healthy, to eat, stay healthy during Christmas. Watch the Christmas spirit, the festivity and everything. You have to be careful. Alternate alcoholic drinks and water with soft drinks, water or soft drinks. Eat before drinking. Avoid salty snacks that make you thirsty. Blah blah blah. Also get moving. Back-to-back Christmas activities. Can keep you in one place. You be watching movies and still. You have to just take a stroll, take a walk. Keep on your exercises and all that. Like I said earlier, don't overeat. Add healthful foods, to your plate, and take care of your mental well-being. It's very important. So it's almost the same thing I've been talking about. Very important. Mental health is so important in this period, especially our young people, even the older ones. Do not try to test anything. Okay, it's Christmas, 30 December. Let me just try and test this drug. Be careful. Some people you've seen today who have not recovered, their thing started, and their downfall started at Christmas. That's when the devil is moving around like a lion seeking whom to devour. Your most vulnerable moment. So be careful. All right? Don't lose focus because it's Christmas. Yeah? Very important. We got to go. I'm going to run the draw on the other side. If you've not played for 100,000 naira, oneplay.ng, what are you waiting for? That 100K is going to go in the next 10 to 15 minutes. All right? So dial *347 *880 *3 hash. And, follow the prompts or go to www.oneplay.ng, the number one of the word play.ng. Play for 500 naira or more by clicking the box that has a Nigerian for logo. I'm running the draw up next, okay? So don't miss out. 100K going to one lucky listener. My name is Kofi Bartels. Thank you for your time.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
When you wake up,
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM.